It's been said that the American dream is slipping away. Mass perception is that home ownership has become unattainable because the costs are just too high. In this space, we believe the American dream is alive and well. The hope of home ownership is within reach. To transform mass perception, it requires education and truth. Equity leverages dreams and aspirations. Together, we can shed a light on the future of home ownership. Welcome to Your Affordable Home Show. I'm your host, Stephen Mitchell. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. So what I thought we'd do this week is talk about an article I'd shared on X earlier this week. It's basically Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. It's talking about what they see as far as home trends for 2025. And in a nutshell, basically what they're saying is they believe that the home buyer, especially first-time home buyers, are starting to eye or concentrate their focus on smaller sized homes. One, for affordability, cocktail things going on. You know, we've had inflation, we've had a couple of years of higher interest rates that seem to be a constant. So that cocktail of things, essentially, a home buyer knows they're going to need more money for a down payment, but they also know that that's going to make their monthly mortgage payments higher. So that's why they're seeing this trend, is what they're pointing out. I guess the little added benefit to this is home buyers that get a smaller home, usually what happens is those homes appreciate faster. So that's like a little added bonus to the whole situation. Now, this article, it didn't mention manufactured housing at all. Now, maybe they were, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with the article. Maybe they were, being a little partial, because Berkshire Hathaway does own Clayton Homes. So they do. Like I said, they're not talking about manufactured housing, but maybe subconsciously they're being a little partial. The one thing that is 100% certain is people pay attention when Warren Buffett has something to say. And on top of that, people pay attention to the companies he owns and what they're thinking. So that's 100% true. He's like Warren Buffett didn't become one of the 10 wealthiest men in America for no reason at all. So people pay attention. But another thing's true is when you look back, even going back to 1960, okay? 1960 to today, the 60s, the median size of a home built in America was right around 1,500 square foot. Today, in 2025, the median size home, new home, is like 2,200 square foot. But what stayed constant? Well, what stayed constant over time is a single section home, manufactured home, pretty much runs in that 800 to 1200 square foot range. That's pretty much what it runs on size. So it fits the description of exactly what this article's talking about. Now, I'm going to give you some, I guess, opinions, some of my thoughts. Not that you maybe that matters, but anyway, I'll share them anyway. So, if I look, history repeats itself. So, it's a tried and true statement, but people get sick of that. But it does. History, some shape or form, a lot of times repeats itself. You go back to the 80s, on the basically on the heels of inflation, an inflationary period, and a deep recession. There was a boom in manufactured housing. Hello there. Hope you're enjoying the show. Are you in manufactured home sales? Whatever the case may be, if you're in a retail establishment, or maybe you work in the community space, you tired of stagnant results, or you tired of your numbers being the same year in, year out, you're at your wit's end, you don't know what to do. Maybe you need new perspective. Maybe you need manufactured home sales mastery to come in, take a look at things, take a look at your situation, see what needs addressed, put different eyes on the situation, and get the results that you or your business deserve. We're filling up for the year. Don't tarry. I'll put a link in the description on this video to book your free consultation, and we're here to serve, ready to help you get the results. Even if you go back to the mid-90s, there were what you call a lot of no doc loans. Okay, in other words, maybe you're self-employed, maybe I don't know, you had irregular income. The market got flooded with a lot of what you'd call no doc loans. These were mortgages that ultimately played a part in the housing crash at the end of 07, early 08. So played a part. Obviously, there's rules in place now. Have to be able to prove repayment. So there's that. You can't do those type of loans today. Okay. But again, people are looking for smaller homes. They're looking for smaller homes because they're more affordable to get into, especially first-time home buyers. Well, manufactured home is a great option. It's an affordable option. It doesn't require the amount of money down to get into it, for a simple fact that it doesn't have it's personal property in a lot of cases. Now, I think that could change. I think with new designs, I'll actually put one up here. But with new designs, I think a lot of people might start putting single section homes on foundations and them being considered real estate, actual real property. So, but if it's in a park like we're walking through today, it's treated as personal property. It doesn't have the closing cost that goes along with the down payments. So, something to think about. That makes it a whole lot more affordable. And then again, just the cost of the home itself, it's going to be a whole lot more affordable. Just because the price point is so much different. And, think about the quick appreciation factor. If people start putting single section homes on foundations, that'll be, I think that'll be cool. I think it'll be a huge boom in housing. I think it'll be appreciation like never before, because again, they're not making these homes. They're not making site-built homes that are smaller footprint. They're making 2,200 square foot homes, in 2025. So again, it's going to be fascinating. But that's where I see it's headed. Also, another note is, I think that again, we don't have the amount of no doc loans going on today like we did back then. But what could kind of become a segue, and I'm seeing more and more of it whenever I'm working with people, is lease to own options. Right? I would say lease to own is going to be the segue for home ownership for a lot of people. So just a couple of points that I wanted to make. I'll put a link to that article in the description. I think it's a pretty cool article. But again, housing trends for 2025, and I think there will be a boom in single section homes. That's what I got for you. Like we always say, home ownership empowers the American dream. Till the next one, peace.